Hello everyone. It's vlogging time, Sunday. Uh, what I'm gonna do, I show you the new necklace that I've created. Me 1 week to just this simple one because I'm really lazy. Anyway, I show it to you. As I told you my last video that I'm going to make a necklace of these carnelian stones. I suspended the carnelian pendant as well, mounted on sterling silver metal. As you can see here, it says there, the stamp is a 925. And yeah, isn't it nice, guy? I'm planning, what my original plan, I said I'm gonna make a set of necklace and bracelet. But because, as I told you, I just doing it when I feel like doing it. So yeah, the bracelet I might do it next week, uh, bit by bit, when I have time. Uh, yeah, this is the one. Hang on, guys. I just and I have a good news to you guys. As I told you before, my last, no, no, not my last, the last video, the uh, before the last one, that I'm gonna tell you whatever the outcome of my applying for a position. And yeah, good news, I got permanent job now. That job, I got it. Uh, the same position as what I'm doing now, but I'm casual at the moment for a week. Uh, Next week is the last week of my casual position, and after that I'm permanent. And yay! And yeah, to work in a government, it took because I experienced that many times. Because when I was in Philippines, I worked in a post office, and yeah, I was only casual there, and then until I decided to myself, now I have to quit this job because I need a secure job, you know. So I moved into a semiconductor, which is privatized, and yeah, I got permanency after 6 months, and then I worked for over 4 years until my husband came to Philippines and we got married, and I processed my papers to come over here. Yeah, that's the story of my life there, working in a semiconductor in Philippines for over 4 years. Anyway, yeah, uh, because to work in the government, unless if the government company is just newly established and they need a person powers to operate, then you can get permanency. But if it like a post office, it's been there for ages of the ancient days. Anyway, yeah, it's hard to get permanent. And here I work in another before Fiona, before Rockingham, I used to work in a Fremantle hospital, which is public, and I work there for. I'm doing I work in a mailing rooms, and yeah, and I quit there because there's another hospital that's a modern hospital somewhere here. Uh, uh, 30 minutes or 45 minutes drive from here to my place to there. Uh, yeah, I applied there. I got permanent there, and I worked there for 3 years. But because it's privatized, I move out. I work nearby here, local. I work local here in a hospital, so I've been a casual for over 4 years, and then yeah, it's about time. Yay! Because I don't want. did not have for over 4 years. I haven't had a decent holiday. I could not go anywhere because if I go, I have no. Let's say I go to Philippines, I go somewhere else. I spend money there, and then when I back to work, I have no money coming into my account because uh, yeah, and this time, yeah, yay! I got the permanency. Anyway, I'm happy it's been effective. Not this week, this next week after, and yeah, that's all, guys. And another thing, I got a headache. I'm off today, and it was gloomy outside. It just finished. It was pouring, and I'm planning to go to the shop, but I feel like I better not doing it. Uh, yeah, uh, it's very cold at the moment. Yeah, and yeah, guys. Yeah, I'm just happy. But another thing, mm, my sister rang me up just an hour ago. In our family we have a little bit problem. Yeah, so we have to deal it. I have to ring them back after this, and yeah, and that's all, guys. How are you? And yeah, I'll show it to you again. Isn't that nice? Yeah, this is sterling silver. Every time I, if possible, every time I make a necklace, if possible, I have to put something like this, uh, you know, to just a style, because if there's no pendant here, I can what I do to my necklace I'm making, I twisted it. Sometimes I put this in the front of of your neck, so it's like a different style. And and yeah, I would like to maybe next week I'm going to make a bracelet of this because I still have some stones left. And yeah, that's all, guys. And what I'm gonna say, it's just 7 minutes. And yeah, it's really cold. My feet are cold at the moment, so what I do, I put the heat pack. Just you know, I sleep in. I when it really cold like this, and especially if I don't have work, I'd rather stay in bed, sleep in. And yeah, look at my hair. It's getting dry again because I shampoo every day, and my gray hair all over my head. And anyway, I'm 58 next month, and 2 more years, and I will be 60. Yay! And yeah, that's all, guys. And yeah, what I'm gonna say, I have to say something that I just forgotten. Anyway, my sister, we talked the other night as well, uh, because her house, she's in America, based in America, and her husband and her daughter with the family there. They plan because they building a house, in Philippines, and because my brother is the one, is a contractor of that house, because as I think I mentioned to you roughly, one of my videos, that my brother building a house for his family, and to but I did not mention my sister's house as well. And my brother gave me a 40 square meter kind of a space, and he built a two-story, three story, but the third floor, it's a deck floor. We can do functioning there. Anyway, yeah, they gave me 40 square meter, and yeah, and uh, mine, because it's just a small space. Mine has done already. It been built. It's nearly finished, and my sister's house as well. So my sister and the husband, they planning to go to Philippines sometime this year, and but my brother is still just starting to build his own house. Anyway, uh, they planning and suggesting me to have a housewarming, including my brothers, although it's not finished yet. But we include that to have a housewarming, and yeah, I said, oh, that's a good idea. So yeah, we have to. Yeah, that's a blessing. You know what, guys? Because despite of this kind of trouble all over the world, pandemic, um, there's so many the world economy collapse because of the situation. But in in some countries like in Australia, we are not really hit hard with the pandemic. Oh, yeah, even especially in WA, because our prime premier he closed the border before, but because we cannot do that for the rest of our lives here, so we open it as soon as we open borders. These COVID cases become, increase. Before we are zero for nearly 2 years. We are zero cases. If there's a case, just one or two, and then we have a shutdown or something, and we wear masks for 2 weeks or so. But since the borders open, because we've been criticized by other interstates that we saw, yeah, because it seems that we're not really living in a reality. But anyway, um, as soon as the border open, this pandemic suddenly like bombarded. Uh, it's uh, Many people have been affected. Luckily, before they opened the border, we already had 100% of population here. We had two shots of COVID vaccine and a booster as well. Especially people who works in health, uh, like me. I had 3 shots, including the booster. But anyway, in some cases, like people who have health problems, they even though they have a vaccine, they can still get even a healthy people. I don't know why, but anyway, blessed me that blessed me that I haven't have any, but many PCAs or health staff health staffs in a hospital, yeah, they became positive sometimes. Anyway, um, that's all, guys. And my sister and her husband planning to go to Philippines sometime this year, and they having a because they want to see what it looks like, the house they've been built, and yeah, and I don't mine. My brother keeps sending me the photos, the updates of the uh, the progress of my place there when they building it. Uh, that's why maybe one time I mentioned to you that, oh, I owe my brother money, so I sent money because although the land is from my brother, but I have to pay for the buildings. Yeah. Anyway, yeah. I have a small place there, so when I go to Philippines, I have a place to stay. Because before, when my mom was around, I stay with my mom. I have free accommodation. And I'm doing nothing. I'm lazy. All I do is just lying down, eat, sleep, go somewhere else, and yeah, it's a kind of big change for me, and it's a big difference when you have your mother around you. Even here, when my mom came here, when I was newly separated to my husband, and she just came here to accompany me until I settled. Yeah. Anyway, uh because she doesn't want to be bored, she does the cooking, and everything clean. All I do, I just look after the child, my son. Yeah, it's good if there's a mom around. And yeah, and oh yeah, so yeah, it's good though. With that situation when I was newly separated to my husband, and there's my mom comfort me. So now I have no mom now to comfort me. When that's why better stay on your own because if there's something happen again, I have no mom now to comfort me. Anyway, yeah, that's all, guys, and yeah, I see you again next week, and thanks whoever you are that I'm not seeing you. And thanks for watching and visiting my channel, my live stream at the moment. Have a great day ahead and God bless. I love you guys. Bye.